Well, hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a talk over video and we're starting with a fresh, clean, moisturized face, and we're going to go in with our Ride or Die Nivea Aftershave Balm in Sensitive as our primer today. As always, take a little bit in your fingers and then just start massaging it all over the face until it goes tacky. This takes roughly about 30 seconds to 1 minute. And next we're going to go in with our foundation. Today we're using the Catrice Even Skin Tone Foundation in light beige, I believe. I will put everything in the description box below as usual, guys. 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and then taking our very damp beauty blender, and we will be using my favorite Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, and then just dotting that all over the face and then pouncing it in lightly. I must say I have been really enjoying this foundation from Catrice. I have been testing a few over the last few months. You guys, did you know my previous videos? But this one's really nice coverage. I would say it's a medium coverage. Definitely buildable. You possibly could get a heavy coverage out of it, but it's really, really nice. Comfortable to wear. And yeah, I've really, as I mentioned, really enjoyed it. I do find that it does exactly what it says. Like hip-hop and R&B. Her lifetime goal is to be on TV. She looking for a man that could give her a break. Next for concealer, we're using the liquid Camouflage waterproof concealer from Catrice again. I cannot remember the color, guys. Sorry, I think it's also light beige, as you can see there in the video. And yep, as usual, guys, under the eyes, chin, nose, and forehead. Again, I've actually been reaching for this a lot more than my usual concealers that I use, which is the MAC Pro Longwear or the LA Girl HD concealer. So this is a real goodie, guys, and price is on point. I do believe it's under the 100 Rand mark, definitely. Then taking our complexion sponge again, we're going to lightly push that into the skin under the eyes, and then moving to the chin and then the cupid's bow, nose, and forehead. Then taking my Ride or Die Kick-Ass Retouch Powder by Soap & Glory, I'm going to set my under eyes, chin, nose, and forehead and cupid's bow as usual, guys. Just to set the rest of your face, I'm taking my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium as always, and using my Real Techniques, I think it's like a buffer brush or a powder brush, I don't know, but it is for powders. And then yeah, just setting the rest of my face as usual. And then reaching for another one of my favorite Catrice products is the Camouflage Cream, which is the dupe for, instead of using your MAC Ochre Painterly Pot to prime your eyes. So just prime those peepers, and then as always after we've done that, we will be reaching for the same colored matte finished eyeshadow that you have, just to also set that cream that you've just put on the eyelids as your primer. And reaching for some eyeshadows I got probably a month ago now. This is the new Catrice ones. It's called the Catrice Absolute Bright Eyeshadow Palette 010. As you can see, they are quite pigmented and creamy, which is really, really nice. And I'm also taking my Makeup Revolution palette, Salvation palette, in Run Boy Run. So we're going to take the color that you'll see me pointing out here as your first transition color and putting it all in the crease of your eye. And going back into the Makeup Revolution palette, you're going to take that second color there I pointed out, and same process into the crease of the eye, just to sort of start deepening and giving you that lovely gradient from light to dark. Into the same palette again with that color that I'm putting out there. We're going to go in with our MAC 217 brush and start working this, just focusing in the crease of the eye, not letting it go too high, because this will be your darker color to sort of try and cut that crease a little bit, not cut it, but give you that dimension that you want within the eye. Again, giving you all those different colors. I just wasn't too happy how the colors were blending on the upper part of my eye crease. So I took that second color, the second sort of brown color, the second transition color that you used, and I just put it on a nice fluffy brush. This is the Sigma E40 as usual. And I just sort of went back and forth just to blend that out a bit more. It was a bit too harsh and I wasn't really liking the way it was looking. And this is a really neat trick to do this if you know, you come across the same problem. Then going into this lovely colors that I've gotten from Catrice, I'm going in with that sort of like, it's a bronzy, but it's not bronzy. It's sort of like a beige, but not beige. I don't know how to describe it. It's really a beautiful color. And we're going to use our finger to press this onto the lid. And it actually is really such a gorgeous color. And it's actually very, very pigmented. I was very pleasantly surprised. This is the first time I've used these eyeshadows. As you can see, I'm just going to show you there. It's a really lovely, maybe more of a champagne color. And then, yep, we're just going to do this on both lids. So after that, we're going to take our MAC 217 again and put a little bit of that third color we used, that darker brown, I guess, and just go back into the crease just to place the pigment back, because sometimes it does tend to fade a little bit when you start going over it. And then taking like a round flat brush, we're going to go back into that third color, the darkest one, and we're going to start packing that into our lash line, probably about half of the way, because we don't want to close the eyes too much. And just packing it on, going back and forth, buffing it out a little bit until it's the desired darkness that you want it. And then taking a small detailer brush like the one I'm showing you here, we're going to go back into that Catrice color, that beautiful champagne. I'm going to put that on the rest of the lash line just to brighten the bottom of the eye and also give it sort of your eyes a larger appearance. Then as I do, I was sort of feeling like it wasn't really dark enough, so just taking a little bit of that black shadow in that Revolution palette, and on that my cheapy, I don't know what you want to call this brush, but I've had it for years and it's some cheap brush that I got in some kit when I was much younger. And just placing it sort of in the outer corner of the eye and then buffing it a little bit into the crease, as you'll see here. I'm going to do this very slowly because black can get a hot mess very quickly. So guys, just do little by little by little. Don't take a lot of product and just slowly put it in until it goes as much as you want it to go. If you don't like this step, please, you don't have to do it. As I said, I just was feeling a bit like my eyes weren't defined enough, but you know, Mama here loves to have a nice dark smoky eye. And it was at this point that I realized I'd maybe gone a little bit too dark, but what can you do? I like a dark eye. Oh well. Then taking our lash curler, we're going to curl our lashes, obviously. The way I like to do it is just to do 20 pumps, I guess is what you would call it. And that's good enough for me. And then after this, I'm going to take this awesome combination I'm loving at the moment, which is Sensa-Lash and the Colossal Go Extreme Mascara. Both are Maybeline. They'll both be below. And just starting with the Sensa-Lash, giving my lashes a really good coat of that first off. And then we'll go in with the Colossal Go Extreme for our second coat. And in this video, I decided I'm going to do my bottom lashes off camera, so there's no sexy turtle face in this one. And brows, now they're on. I will link my brow tutorial below, guys. Then taking that sort of icy white color that I'm showing you there, also from the Catrice Bright Colors palette, I'm just going to highlight the inner corner of my brow. And guys, this one's intense. It is so beautiful. You can see there, absolutely beautiful highlighter color, but it is intense. So if you're not about that life, don't use this color. Then going on to bronzing, I'm using the Kardashian Beauty Bronzer. Again, name will be below. Bronzing the sides of my cheeks, side of my face, temples, all of that good stuff. And then also not forgetting, I'm going to be doing my jawline as well as the sides of my nose and my bottom lip. I just like to do that, guys, because I feel like the middle of my face is white and the outside's like brown, because I am quite a fair-ish person naturally, so I just like to do this. You don't have to bronze your nose and your lip if you don't want to. You can totally miss this step. Blush today, I'm using the Catrice Illuminating blush in Coral Me Maybe. I'm loving this blush, guys. It is so stunning. It does come in 2 other colors, I believe. It's really beautiful for summer because it does give that illumination. It's not a matte bronzer. It is an illuminating one, but it isn't like chunky and glittery. It's just so gorgeous. I really like it, so it is one of my favorites at the moment. I think I have used it in my last few videos that I've done on my channel here. So just doing that on the cheeks. I like to go up to the temples to give that beautiful elongated look. And then as usual, soft and gentle. Come on, guys, we know the deal with this. I'm obsessed with this highlighter. I think I always will be. Then taking your fan brush and just hitting the tops of your cheekbones. I like to do the top of the brow, top of your cupid's bow, which is the top of your lip, and the end of your nose. Peace up. And as always, to finish off our look, I'm going to spray some Max Fix Plus so we don't have that powdery, chalky sort of look. And this is another ride or die for me. I just absolutely love this product. The smell, I love it. And then we're going to be going on to lips. For lips today, I'm also going to be using 2 Catrice products and a lip liner. I didn't actually end up using the gloss, but we'll get there. So taking your NYX lip liner in Natural, just start lining your lips however you like to. I do overline mine a little bit. But you don't have to do that totally at all. So then align your lips a little bit, and then I like to fill mine in just a little bit with that pencil. I find the color lasts a bit longer on my lips. And then taking the Catrice, I believe it's an luminous lipstick. It is gorgeous. Again, sorry I don't have the color, but it will be in the description box below. It's sort of like a nudie mauvey color. Guys, this lipstick, if you're a glossy girl, go buy one of these lipsticks. Like, you'll see, I didn't even have to use the gloss. It is absolutely amazing. And there you have it, my lovelies. Thank you so much again for watching. Your support means the world to me. Please comment below. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll check you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.